In the previous video, I showed you all the important reasons to be bearish. At that time, Bitcoin was trading at $23,333. I also explained why in Paradise Family VIP we are closing majority of our long positions, and as you can see right now, Bitcoin is trading around 7% lower than it was before. However, the things are starting to change right now, and today we will be getting through some technical and fundamental analysis which will again help us to determine the next move of Bitcoin. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from our Crypto Paradise, and right now we are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And why we are looking at daily time frame is because I want you to see that we are still in an uptrend. We had the correction I've been expecting, however we have not closed below the moving average right here. So we are still in an uptrend, and we also did not close below the previous lower high right here at $20,300. Also, we are retesting the previous higher high at around $21,500 right here. So from a technical perspective on a higher time frame, there is really nothing to be bearish about right now until we close below the previous higher low right here at $20,500. Alright, that's the higher time frame perspective, but what about the lower time frame perspective? Let us take a look at a 4-hour time frame to understand it a little bit better. So right now on a 4-hour time frame, what is really happening? We can see that we are retesting the previous level of structure, which previously was working at a resistance, then it got broke out, and now we are retesting it as a support zone right here, as you can see. So previously it was also working as a very important level of structure because it worked as a resistance, and you can see how aggressively it moved Bitcoin down from this level. So this is a very important level of structure, right? So as we can see, Bitcoin is now retesting it on a 4-hour time frame, and we are holding above it pretty well. However, what the sentiment looks like? Well, if we take a look at the funding rates, which basically calculate the difference between long and short positions on a futures market, we can see that the funding rates are pretty negative, right? So we can understand from this kind of picture that most of the people are actually here at the support opening loads of short positions. Why? Because they are scared of another price drop. They might think that this was just a bullish trap and we are about to go down again to around $17,000 to the previous local bottom, right? So right now I will try to explain you why this is not really a high probability play to open a short position. Well, firstly, we are here at $21,500 at a major level of structure, and now we are turning it into a support. Another thing what's happening on a bullish spectrum here is that we are actually creating some bullish candlestick patterns right here. For example, you can see this bullish hammer candlestick, right? So it's pretty textbook. As you can see, this is how the candlestick looks in a books. It can be red or green, it doesn't matter. In this case it's green, and afterwards we have got this buying power candle. Then we got a little rejection, but if we take a look at the volume right here, it was very low. Even though the body was higher, the body is bigger than the buying power. We can see that the selling was going through some retail selling, not through some big selling orders of some smarter investors. So we are having bullish candlestick patterns on a 4-hour time frame, which is also bullish. And if we switch even on a lower time frame, let's say 1-hour time frame, we can see that right here we are creating a descending channel, and we have currently break above it. So let me just draw the lines correctly right here. As you can see, again, it looks like from a textbook, right? From a downtrend, we are now in a descending channel and creating lower lows and lower highs. As you can see right here, lower lows after lower lows, lower highs after lower highs, and then finally we have broke above this channel and we successfully retested it on a 1 hour time frame, and now we are seeing some bullish candlestick patterns. This is actually called three bullish soldiers, so this is another bullish sign for Bitcoin right now. So what can we do with this kind of information? We know that the probabilities are on the side of bulls, right? So what can we do with it? We can look for a bullish trade. So right now we can actually make a very nice high probability bullish trade setups right here. So if we understand that here we are still in an uptrend, we are at a major level of structure which is being retested and turning into support, we can basically start looking for some bullish trade ideas. So if we want to actually open a trade for Bitcoin, we will place stop loss below previous wick right here. So if we are really bullish, we shouldn't close or revisit this previous low at around $21,456. So that allow us to place the stop loss something below it right here for around 1.42% loss if it's gonna hit. And because the previous level of resistance is right here, as you can see, this structure worked previously as support, then Bitcoin broke below it, and now if we start retesting it, it will work as a resistance, right? So the level which was tested the most of the times is actually $22,500. So if we open a long positions right from this level right at $21,500, we can be actually riding it back to $22,500 for around 3.8% profit. So this is actually a pretty amazing risk to reward play, and if we are about to hit our profit level, we will make 3.8%. If we are about to hit our invalidation level, we will lose just about 1.4%. You can actually leverage this. So with 10x leverage, this is 38, and the stop loss would be around 14%. If you really want to be trading like a professional, you will then be watching the price action, and you can see this blue line, that's the moving average on a 1 hour time frame. If the price revisits this, it could work as a slight resistance. So if you want to be absolutely secure, you can then afterwards place your stop loss to break even, to be actually risk-free, absolutely risk-free, and then ride the trade to the new local highs, right, which is the next resistance, which was previously working as a support at $22,500. Right now it all really depends on the current price action. If there's gonna be some other bullish signs going on, this is an absolutely aggressive, beautiful play, amazingly risk to reward favorable. These kind of trades is exactly what we are doing in Paradise Family VIPs. So if you are ready to start trading like a professional, I will see you in the Paradise Family VIP right after watching this video. If you just want to be more educated, click in the description. There are our free Telegram channels. One of the Telegram channel is actually the news channel we have created for our free subscribers, and as you can see, the news are actually the only thing to be bearish about right now. So we have not been posting all of the bearish news, right, but there was many in the previous 3-5 days, and that's really something what just scares the people. And if you can understand how to properly read the funding rates, plus watch the news which basically the market participants and the market makers are pushing into retail, there's actually no way to be bearish, right? So let's see how it's gonna play out. We are bullish until we close below this support zone right here, and we are really focusing on retesting this previous level of resistance and $22,500. Then it really depends on the price action at this level, but it all looks like we are about to revisit the local top very soon, but that we will describe in the next video. So if you want to be updated every day on a daily basis, I will see you in the free Telegram channels. If you want to start trading like a professional, I will see you in the Paradise Family VIP. And if you want to be updated with these kind of videos, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video like this in the future. This is Samo from Paradise Team. You are absolute legend because you take trading seriously. If you have finished watching the video until now, this is everything from me. You will understand our bullish bias right now, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.